Hello, everyone. Hope you can hear me okay. Let me move this. Perfect. Hello. Hi. Hope we're all well and having a good post-Easter back to reality day. With lots of chocolate in our bellies. Hi, Katrina. Morning. Fab. Okay, we're going to wait one more minute to see if anyone else is coming. Let me just move this up here. Okay, that might be a bit better. Morning, Caroline. Morning, Adam. Lovely to see everyone popping up on the side. Yeah, we'll give it like 30 more seconds and we'll start. So I'll just chat you through the class. Happy Tuesday morning. Hi, Yaz. It's really sunny outside, but it's also like 2 degrees. I mean, it's been a bit mental, this weather, the past week, but we've had sunshine and we're still getting sunshine, so let's enjoy it while we can. And while it's here, hopefully here to stay. That's what I'm going to hope for. And the theme of today is hope. There we go. Brought it in already. I was looking up kind of themes of Easter, since it was Easter Monday yesterday and Easter Sunday at the weekend and Good Friday. And I'm not a very religious person at all. So I was trying to see what from that I could relate to. And what I could bring to this class. So there was a lot around this word hope and this theme and concept and idea of a hopeful future. So I thought that could be lovely to bring in today. Great. And if you haven't done my class before, I'll just talk you through it. It's very structured. We're going to do a bit of breath work and we'll do some written tasks if you've got pen and paper ready. We'll meditate and we'll reflect at the end. Great. Okay, so I think that's all I need to say. We can start. Morning, Shona. Oh yeah, good morning, gang. Love the sun emoji. Perfect. We're going to do a little bit of mobilization to start, just like move our bodies a little bit. And as always, you can sit wherever feels comfortable. I always sit on a cushion in the morning because my hips get a little bit lifted and open up a bit. But just to start, we're just going to drop the chin to the chest and do some head circles just in our own time. One way. And the other way. So just changing that direction. Just easing the neck open this morning. Bringing the head back to the center when you're ready. We're just going to roll one shoulder back and the other, just really gently. Just kind of warming up the body if we haven't moved much today. And we're going to go opposite way, so we're going to bring them forwards. You can make it a wee dance if you want to. Nice, we're just going to stretch one arm across. You can place the hand on the floor if you're on the ground. And just do a little side stretch. And coming up. Other arm, just really gently. Side stretch. And coming up. We'll do it one more time. First way. And again. Nice, we're going to drop the chin to the chest, interlace the fingers, place them behind the head. Now just let the weight of the elbows drop down. We're not trying to yank our head down, just trying to let it just have some gentle weight in the back of the neck, just to stretch it out. Lovely, dropping the hands, letting the head roll back up. And just to finish, we're going to place one hand on top of the other on the chest, putting some weight into the chest, like really pressing down this time onto the chest and looking up with your chin. You can even imagine that there's some sunshine or something pulling from your hands that lifts your chest also up to the sky, if that feels good for you. And just breathing into it here. And coming back when you're ready. Going to place our hands anywhere that feels comfortable and closing the eyes if that's available to you. If not, you can also lower the gaze. And just settling down after moving a little bit this morning. And I want you just to take a minute now to acknowledge how you're feeling. Emotionally, how are you feeling today? And how are you feeling physically today? Maybe you could notice some clicks or creaks when we were warming our body just then or just mobilizing it. Or maybe it felt really nice to move your body, or maybe your body feels okay. Just acknowledging where your body's at this morning before we begin. Lovely. And now we're going to move a little bit more internally. So noticing how we're feeling internally. And taking a minute just to notice your breath this morning and how your breath is feeling. Try not to change too much to begin with, but just noticing. Maybe it's feeling slightly staggered or uneven. Maybe it's feeling quite deep already or shallow. Maybe you hadn't even noticed you were breathing until right now. I hadn't. Lovely. And gradually in your own time, just letting that breath become deeper and deeper with every inhale and every exhale, really filling up the whole torso. Can you send your breath and your inhale to your belly, to your ribs, to your chest, and even all the way up to your collarbones? And on the exhale, can you fully let it all go and deflate? Lovely. Now we're going to take the deepest inhale we've taken all day, all week, all of April through our nose, and we're going to forcefully exhale through our mouth. So, like we're blowing something away, or we're really forcing out some energy or whatever works for you through your exhale. So, inhaling through the nose, deepest one yet. Inhaling. And exhaling. Two more times, just like that. Inhaling, filling up the whole torso. Exhaling. Final time, inhaling. And exhaling. Blinking the eyes open. Coming back to your space. Maybe grabbing a drink. taking some time to get your pen and paper ready. Okay, lovely. So like I said at the beginning, we're going to focus on hope today. So we're going to do a few written tasks with this kind of idea and theme in mind. And I saw when I was kind of looking this up in preparation for this class, I saw this quite interesting question, and it really made me think like, oh, what is that? Or what would my answer be to that? So for the first question, the question I'd like to ask you to answer is, what is the most hopeful thing I've seen or heard lately? So what's the most hopeful thing you've seen or heard lately? It took me a minute. I was like, oh yeah, surely. And then I had to like really sit and think about it. So yeah, take your time with this one. Okay, just finishing off that answer when you're ready. Perfect. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. But if you haven't finished it, you can take your own time later, just rounding off those answers. So for the next one, I'm going to give you the start of a sentence, and we'll take a few minutes to finish it, and can write as much as you want after. I don't think I'll put a timer on today, but I'll just give you a few minutes. So the start of the sentence I would like you to write is, my biggest hope for this year is ... So my biggest hope for this year is ... And then finish that sentence and just write as much as you can, and as much as you want in, I think we'll do a couple of minutes. Okay, so when you're ready, my biggest hope for this year is... Okay, I'm finishing that off. When you're ready. I started to notice that I have a lot of hopes for this year, and not just one. I was writing like, I don't know, maybe 20. I have a lot of hope for the year, whether they happen or not. And for the final question, so we've kind of looked at things you've seen, things you've heard, what you yourself hope for this year. And now, just to finish, I'd like you to answer this question. What do you do to try and bring hope to others? So like the things you've seen and heard, what do you do for others to see and hear, if you want to phrase it like that? But what do you do to try and bring hope to others? Okay, I'm finishing that off. When you're ready, popping your pen and paper to the side. Finding a comfy place to come and sit again. Great. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of breathing. We're going to do... Sorry, I'm just reading my notebook. We're just going to do one just to settle us back down before we meditate at the end. So just to get us in preparation for that, we'll do one inhale through the nose, one exhale through the nose. Preparation inhale, so just inhaling really deeply, and then we're going to from our mouth, where our lips aren't going to touch on the M. So if you want to think about it like letters, it's A-U-M, but it's spelled O-M. So the kind of shape of the mouth is like an rather than an om, if that makes any sense, or if that is helpful to people. But we're going to try not touch our lips until we've finished, rather than humming through the lips, like trying to keep it more like open. Is kind of the, I guess, traditional way of doing it. So let's try it like that. So you can either keep your eyes open or eyes closed, but I'll talk you through it. And we're going to inhale through the nose, exhaling, inhale to prepare, And coming back to a normal breathing when you're ready. Eyes closed if you can. Just inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Just maybe noticing how that chant made you feel. I like to notice a sort of vibration in my body. And I always feel more grounded afterwards, more settled. But you might feel completely different. So just noticing how it makes you feel. And as always, during this time of meditation, if any thoughts pop in that are distracting, let them in, acknowledge them, and you can just let them go. No pressure to feel angry or frustrated or upset or disappointed or whatever. If any thoughts come in that are distracting, that's okay. It happens. It happens to everyone. It happens to me. It happens to people who've been meditating for years. Like, it's just taking each time we practice to let that happen less and less, and acknowledging that when it does happen, that we are acknowledging them and we're focusing on something else. So we're letting them go. We're not feeling any sort of failure if any distractions come in, because it is totally normal and it happens. Just creating a greater awareness of when they do. Lovely. So we're focusing on hope today. Hope is a really wonderful thing. With hope, we're able to endure through difficulty and flourish in ease. Hope is based in our ability to imagine a fulfilling future story about our lives. Hope can be lost when things are uncertain or when there is unexpected change. But we can re-find it. It's something that fluctuates. Maybe it's there consistently for a while, and maybe it's not there for a while. But just to know that it is something that we can find. Whether it's in the simplest thing or something much bigger than ourselves. I want to invite you to take some time now to think about what you hope for. In your mind's eye, in your mind, just taking some time to think about what you hope for, whether that's now, in the future, or what you've hoped for in the past. Lovely. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to read out a short quote. by Jonas Salk. Hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality. So I'll read that again. Hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality. Lovely. And just bringing your mind back to the present moment, back to your breath, back to your body. And just taking a moment to notice how you're feeling now compared to the start of class when we checked in. Lovely. We're going to take a deep inhale through our nose and a forceful exhale through our mouth. 3 times. So inhaling through the nose. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Final time, inhaling. And exhaling. And blinking your eyes open when you're ready. Coming back to your space. Maybe rolling the shoulders out again if that feels good. Or the head, or taking your side stretches, or any kind of movement you want to do. And I will come back to our pen and paper, and just for the last 30 seconds, we're just going to write a word, a sentence, a thought, a feeling of reflection. So anything at all that came up. Amazing. Okay. And while you're doing that, I just want to say thanks so much for coming. As always, the YouTube stuff. Like the video if you liked it. Drop us a comment. Maybe in the live chat you could pop anything you want to say. Subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And I'll see some of you tomorrow for Stretch and Relax. The 2 meditations that I've done that are 15 minutes long, the shorter versions, one on connection and one on creativity, are up on the Studio K website on the on-demand section under March. So if you go under March, Chloe's got some workouts on there. Sarah has like a hip stretch as well. And then there's 2 just shorter meditations if you don't have enough time to do a half an hour class or 45-minute class. They're just quick little ones you can use in your own time. And if that kind of thing you want more of, let me know and I can do that. But yeah, I'll stick around for the next couple of minutes if anyone's got anything they want to say or ask. I'm here. Thanks, Katrina. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. I thought I'd dress in Studio K colours because my flatmate, these joggers have been an absolute mess, and she stitched them all up for me. So I thought I'd wear them for you today. Ah, thanks, Caroline. Yeah, I tried to find something that I could connect with Easter. And yeah, love the red pants. Yeah, and Hope really connected with me, and I hope it did with you as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, stay warm. It's Oh, it's gone up to 3 degrees. Woo! We've gone up a whole degree in half an hour. Yay. Still very cold, so do wrap up. Wrap up and wear sun cream. It's a weird one to do. Yeah, I'm obsessed with these trousers. I've not wore them in years because I've just put them at the back of my wardrobe. But they're making a comeback. Okay, I might finish it there, but if anyone does have anything they want to say, drop me a message, pop it in the Facebook members page or an email or anything. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, have a great day. Yeah, the theme's working. Yeah, and if you have any suggestions of themes or anything that you want a class to be based around, I can do that as well. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm going to stop it there. Thanks, everyone. Bye.